Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Vision Pro Pound for Pound, a new show where we talk about the rankings, we talk about the champions, we talk about the future matchups and the past matchups. I am Robbie K, and a few months ago I would follow up by saying that I represent world famous Daniel Lacey and the trust fund kid Blake Banks, Welter Wrestling. But that's no longer the case. See, the sport that I love, the sport that I have passion for, is the same sport that wore me out, the same sport that took away the love and the passion. But I kept an eye on things. I watched very closely. And the Vision Pro Wrestling is the thing that made me start loving this sport once again. So I made a call to the correct people, and here I am, back. I'll be around just a little bit more, but for now, let's get down to business. Let's start with our divisions. We got 4 divisions here in the Vision Pro. Let's start with the lightweight. The lightweight division is 175 pounds and down. Moving on to middleweight, that's 176 pounds to 225. Heavyweight is 226 and up, and the women's division is open. Let's start with the women's division. March 12th, Saturday, LeBron Sports Complex, Casey Lennox takes on the number 1 ranked Eliza Hayes for the women's championship. And then we got the number 2 ranked Cio Nieves going on with the number 7 ranked Tiffany Nieves. Now that's a big opportunity for Tiffany here. She knocks out the 2nd ranked. Man, that might put her right there for the number 1 contender match. And then we got ranked number 5, a good friend of mine, Kaya Dream. Keep an eye on her. I'm excited for her to come back to the Vision Pro. We also got number 9 versus number 10. Tiny Tonali takes on Raven Knight. 2 newcomers here at the Vision Pro. I'm excited to see what they got. Let's move on to the heavyweight division. Right now, your reigning defending champion at an undefeated 5-0 is Anthony Katina. And on March 12th, we got a match here. The number 1 ranked Ray Zion goes up against Uptown Andy Brown. And the winner of that will be going on to face Anthony Katina the same night. They better have that stamina ready. They better be ready to go, because Anthony Katina, with that undefeated record, nothing to play with. And then, of course, we got the debut of the mean Jake Sterling. This is a good buddy of mine. You're going to have to pay attention to this guy. He's going to come in. He's going to wreck this division. I'm putting you on notice right now. And Jake Sterling will be going one-on-one with someone who looks familiar, but new to the Vision Pro, Reeves Portman. 2 heavyweights looking to make an impact here at the Vision Pro. And now let's have a look at the stacked middleweight division. We got Will Austin, your champion, and then Dante Marquise Carter, who's the interim champion. Those 2 face off to unify the middleweight championship. That's going to be a good one. And then we got Daniel Lacey taking on Argus Artois. I know they got a little beef going on after the last show there. And once again, this division is stacked, man. Look at this. Tex McTex, Alexander Zane. I mean, the list goes on. Come on. How can you not love this middleweight division? And last but not least, my favorite division, the lightweight division. The champion right now is Azriel Rowe. He's taking on Tito Torres for the lightweight championship. And then, of course, my guy, Blake Banks, is going one-on-one with Samuel C. It's got to be a number 1 contender match. I mean, come on, guys. And look at this division. I mean, Jake St. Patrick, Remy, Christian Mills, Malik. I mean, this division is where you want to be. And speaking about the lightweight division, I got a little special treat for you. My man, my friend, the trust fund kid, Blake Banks, is in studio with us today. We're going to go to break, and we'll be right back with him.
Top Row Belts, the choice of champions. Griffiths Automotive Repair in Orlando is your local neighborhood auto repair shop. We have clean, modern facilities with the latest technologies to service all make and models. Brakes, AC, electrical, tires, transmissions, oil changes. At Griffiths Automotive Repair, we do it all. Proudly serving the Hourglass District, Curry Ford West, the Milk District, Colonial Town North and South, and all Metro Orlando communities. Call Griffiths Automotive Repair at 407-896-2225 to set up your appointment today.
I just want to give a big thank you to the Devon Dudley Academy for making my dreams as a pro wrestler become reality. Prior to coming here, I joined one of the other schools here in Florida, and I can say right now that DDA has fixed all the bad mistakes and habits that I did pick up along the way, and I'm very thankful for DDA, and I can't stress enough how important it is to find a school with the trainer and a school that has the credentials and teaching techniques to be able to train me. So when it was time for my tryout, I was definitely ready. So the Devon Dudley Academy definitely got me ready for the tryout. You can tell the difference between we train and the other schools train, and it doesn't even compare. I couldn't be more thankful, and I definitely couldn't have gotten through the tryout without DDA.
Let me tell you something. There is no nobility in poverty. I have been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every time.
And welcome back to the Vision Pro Pound for Pound. I am here with my brother. You're not gonna dab me up? That a boy. The Trust Fund Kid, number 2 ranked lightweight Blake Banks. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Doing good, Robbie. How are you?
Chilling. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of the Trust Fund Kid, Blake Banks.
I'm with you, Eddie. I don't think these folks know. They wouldn't know if it
Boot more like in the elbow drop.
But see, in my opinion, that just shows.
And a big sling blade by Banks.
Banks pushes him off.
Oh! Oh!
Caught him.
Oh!
from Blake.
Because years from now, if anybody's going to be talking about anybody from Division Pro, they're going to mention one man and one man only. And that's the Trust Fund Kid, Blake Banks. Once again,
All
your
right.
winner tonight, the Trust Fund Kid, Blake Banks.
March 12th, Saturday, LeBron Sports Complex. You and Samuel C. go one-on-one. Nobody said it yet. They're not talking about it. It's not set in stone. But I think it's going to be the number 1 contender match. How you feeling about this?
I'm feeling good, Robbie. I'm feeling how I always feel, you know? I think I'm the man around here. You said it should be for the number 1 contendership.
Absolutely.
I think I'm already the number 1 contender. My record's 3-1. The champ's right now record is 3-1. The former champ is 3-1, right? And he's below me.
Yep.
All right? So if I beat Sam C, it is for sure I'm the number 1 contender. I'm already the number 1 contender. For some reason, these guys are Division Pro. They don't want to give me the match. I think they're protecting their little boy Azrael there, but that's fine. But I'm going to walk in there. I'm going to beat Sam C, and I'm going to walk out.
Nice. And how's it going to be done? You got a prediction for us?
You know me, Robbie. You know I got a few moves in my arsenal, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna bounce this boy's head off the canvas, knock him loose a little bit, you know, get the 1, 2, 3.
Nice. You look at the rest of the division, right?
Yeah.
You look at the rest of the division, 1 to 10. Who do you think is the biggest threat besides yourself, of course?
I don't look at anybody as threats, really. I know I'm the man around here.
That's right.
All right. I'm the face that runs the place, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys in heavyweight, they got their thing going. Bless them. You know, these guys in middleweight, whatever. Besides the women, you know, because I know there's a bunch of sick perverts in the audience. These people come here to see me, all right, and me only.
Who do you got for the title?
Honestly,
I know you're watching that close.
we got a hobbit versus a skinny dude with a mute manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care who walks out. Either way, I'm gonna beat them both. They're both bums.
Listen, I got my money on you. You know that every single time.
course,
Every
man.
single time. Listen,
Yes.
do me a favor. Look into this camera right here and tell Sam C what's up.
Can you even hear me?
We'll put some subtitles on. Go ahead.
Okay, for sure. CMC, you've been talking a lot of smack online, boy. I've seen it. I've peeped it. Don't care to respond to it because I know you're a bum. And on March 12th, Saturday, come in with whatever you got to do. Just know it ain't going to be enough, all right? Because the TFK don't come to play. And I'm going to walk out there. I'm going to bounce your head off the canvas. I'm going to slap you silly. And I'm going to walk out with the W. That's a fact right there, sir.
Awesome. Oh, dude, I'm excited as always. You know I'm going to put the money on you. Saturday, March 12th, LeBron Sports Complex. I'm excited to see it, brother. Thank you guys for sitting in with us. Blake and myself will be back right after this. Talk about more Division Pro 8. Stay tuned.
Let me tell you something. There is no nobility in poverty. I have been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every time.
Top Row Belts, the choice of champion.
I have great news. Available today on Kindle are 2 romances by author Doris McCurry. First, A Real Pair of Sweethearts. This is a fun read about 2 highly competitive, overworked ad professionals. Mix in one coveted account and the war is on. Then, there's Hypocrites, a real whodunit that will keep you guessing until the very end. Did Dinah find the perfect man, husband, and father? Or was she caught in the trap of a liar, mobster, and killer? 2 very different books, but both are perfect for your reading list. So grab your Kindle, go to Amazon, and get yours today.
So my experience at the DDA Academy has been nothing short of amazing, of getting me physically, mentally, and everything in between ready. Well, really, I just want to thank Devon and everybody at the DDA Academy for setting me up for my own success in my own pro wrestling career. Now, I just want to talk about when I first started training at another school in Florida and the bad habits that I did pick up going there and just the toxic environment. And once I started training at the DDA Academy, all that was fixed, all that was changed, and there is no environment like this one. And I'll just end it by saying what Devon always says, is go to a school with the trainer smart, he's been somewhere. So getting to the next level, you have to take the right steps. And taking the right steps means meeting the right people. And at the DDA Academy, the connections you make are unlike any other place. And that's really helped me meet the right people, get in the right rooms. So thank you.
Welcome back to the Vision Pro Pound for Pound. Thank you, Blake, for joining us. It's always great seeing you. Best of luck on the 12th. Now let's talk about that card on the 12th. To start off Division Pro 8, we got Tex McTex versus Ken Brooks. I'm excited for this one. Next in the women's division, we got Tiny Tana Lee versus Raven Knight, 2 newcomers. And the one after that in the heavyweight division, also 2 newcomers. Reeves Portman takes on Jake Sterling. And that rounds out our prelims for Division Pro 8. Now moving on to the mid-card, we have a women's division match. Cio Nieves takes on Tiffany Nieves, the battle of the Nieves. Next, we have the match I'm most excited for, the Trust Fund Kid Blake Banks versus Samuel C. It's gonna be a banger. Following that, we got a match in the middleweight division. Daniel Lacey takes on August Artois. Then we have In the heavyweight division, Uptown Andy Brown versus Ray Zion. The winner of that goes on to face Anthony Katina for the heavyweight championship later on the night. Then we go into our title matches. First up, in the lightweight division, Azriel Rowe defends the lightweight championship versus Tito Torres. Next in the women's division, for the women's championship, Eliza Hayes takes on the champion, Casey Lennox. After that, we have the co-main event. In the middleweight division, Will Austin, the current middleweight champion, takes on Dante Marquise Carter, the interim champion, to unify the titles. And then, of course, the main event, Anthony Katina faces the winner of Andy Brown versus Ray Zion for the heavyweight championship. And that wraps up the Vision Pro Pound for Pound. Thank you guys for joining us. Don't miss it. March 12th, LeBron Sportplex. Come on down. It's going to be a great night. Come on. I already told you the card. It can't get any better than this. Get your tickets on thevisionpro.com. We'll see you there. For the Vision Pro, I'm Robbie K. Thank you for joining us.